Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of First Impressions here at MurrOtter. I'm Matt, and we're going to check out the game Conglomerate 451 today, which is a sort of grid-based roguelite dungeon crawling first-person game, which is a lot of different genres melded together, so bear with me. I don't know what it means either in practice, but as you know, this series is meant to be something where I kind of open the box, take a look at the game before you have to do that, so you can decide whether or not it's worth spending your hard-earned money, and that's what we're going to do today with this game, which is from Runeheads, the developer, and was published by 1C Entertainment. So, without further ado, I think we might as well just go ahead and jump into the game. Like I said, I have no idea how to play it. I'm going to be learning as we go over the next half hour or so, and we're going to see what we think of this one. So let's go ahead and pick a new game here. Pick an empty slot. We'll create it, and we're going to jump on in. Year 2099. The city of Conglomerate is at war. Sector 451 has become the central battlefield. Corrupted corporations control every criminal activity, making arrangements with someone. As an extreme measure, ghost class agents were sent to the field. Sorry if the music's too loud here. Hopefully it'll calm down. They are battle clones trained to face extreme situations. I'm actually going to turn it down a little bit. Apologies here, but it is juiced up. Their mission's clean up at any cost. Your contract with the government is clear. All right. Eradicate the corporations from the city districts. As director, you must manage your agency. Training your agents, researching new technologies, and investing the resources. Good luck. You're going to need it. Again, I'll turn down the audio a little bit in-game here.
Welcome, Director, to your new agency's headquarters. I'm Clarice, your office assistant. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Clarice.
If you don't mind, we need to fill out a couple of documents before you take office.
It looks like you've had a tracheotomy. Have you been a smoker? All right, agency name Valhalla. Do I get to change that? MurrOtter. And we got to pick a logo here. Anything resembling an M. That's not far. I mean, that's close enough, maybe. I think we're going to go with that. MurrOtter.
Great. Everything will be recorded and sent to the administration department. Now, if you want to follow me, I'll lead you into the agent's quarters.
Look at the mutton chops on this guy.
Your current agent's squad.
Let's do it. I like that robot has lipstick. Aesthetics are very important on a robot. So Clarice is speaking here. She says, "Welcome, Director. This is the Cloning Center. Here you can create your first clone squad. Select Clone New Agent from the left menu. If you prefer, you can choose auto mode and 3 basic agents will be created for you." I think I'm going to do that for the purposes of this video, just so we don't spend all our time creating some people. Good job. Now I have some things to do, so you go back to the main office and explore your agency headquarters if you like. All right. Sorry, can I still clone new agent? I just want to see what it's like. I don't know what either of these things are. This clone's background is not yet available. You need to do the cloning research to unlock it. So it doesn't look like I can do that yet. And she wants me to go back to the main office. There's some kind of stats up here that we don't know what that means, but I assume we're going to learn eventually. This is your main office. From here, you can access every other part of the headquarters. Oh, a typo. Heads up. Somebody called Runeheads. Any other part of you headquarters. Add an R there, baby. You already know the cloning center. The quarters are where you inspect and train agents. The research center is where you upgrade your technologies and facilities. And the health center is where you can bring wounded agents. All makes sense to me. The research center is divided into 5 different sections. Each section allows you to improve a specific technology for your agency. They are throwing a lot of systems at you very quickly. Not my favorite kind of tutorial. I'd rather them like drop me in a situation and slowly unwrap things as needed, rather than say, here's everything at your disposal, memorize it all without any context of what the gameplay is like for this game. But anyway, each section allows you to improve a specific technology for your agency. Research requires credits in tech. You usually need time to complete research too. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything because I haven't done anything yet. Health center. I obviously don't have any hurt agents yet. Cloning center. Quarters. Quarters are where agents hang out between missions. You can inspect their weak and strong points, train them to install cyber limbs on their bodies. So are these humans or robots? We have Deandra Judd, Felipe Pendley, and Tyrell Dollins. He has a massive gun and he's wearing his Avengers Endgame suit. Alright, I'm going to keep that. Again, for the sake of showing you guys what is happening in this game, we're going to go ahead and jump into a mission. Plus, I don't really feel like we can do much. Although I would love to stay and keep looking at this guy's mutton chops. There's a cyber graveyard. I wonder if this is going to be built kind of like a Darkest Dungeon, where you kind of go in and out of missions and try to keep people alive and swap in new people, things like that. Sector 451 of Conglomerate City consists of 4 districts, each under the influence of a corporation in red. Ooh. Your job is to free all of them from the corp, area by area, by completing missions. Downtown, there's a hive, 100%. I guess I got to do that first. I'm not sure what 100% means. I guess that's the corporation's influence. Yo, look at Patches back here. This is your first assignment. Be careful and play it safe. Conglomerate City is a dangerous place. Good luck, Director. Okay. It's a skirmish. I don't know what that means. Districts controlled by Tundra Acoustics. I don't know what it means to assign an agent. I'm going to go back one. I'm just hitting start because it hasn't told me to do anything yet, so I'm just going to go in blind. Welcome to your first mission. Move with WASD, rotate with Q and E, look around by holding the middle mouse button. Okay. The middle? Oh, okay, so I have to hold it to look around? That's a little weird. And I can turn with these, and I can walk with WASD. Interesting. This is the mission map. Press the M key to open it. So if you look, you walk very grid-like. It's kind of like a very old school, like ASCII kind of game. See in the bottom there, like I think ultimately this is how you should be thinking about the game. And then everything on screen is kind of just gravy. So I don't know if I want to confront people or not. I also don't know what people's range of vision is. But I guess we should see what this machine does, maybe? This is a city terminal. By hacking it, you can gain control of the target mission area's facilities to obtain tactical advantages. But pay attention. If you are discovered, an alarm will be triggered and the mission will become harder. Don't forget to log in with your best hacking agent. Use up and down buttons on the gamepad or click the icon with the mouse. I guess Tyrell? Oh, Felipe is my main man. He's the hacker. Let's go. Do I have to do anything? Is there any gameplay at all from me? A connection was made. Find the IP to start a hack. I guess, am I trying to match this in here? CTR.net. I don't see it. I think we're caught. BBE. So now I'm looking for IP addresses. This is weird. Oh God, we're running out of time. That's it. Com.telk. Hack faster. Hey, we got it. Okay, great. It was cam.telk. Fortunately, I realized that. Now, how do I exit this? I guess we got it. Scanning demon failure. So that hurt their computers. So I'll back out now, I think. Oh, I can download the map. Oh, so you can only do one thing, but whatever. Oh, and it's counting my turns here, every step I take. Alright. We're engaged in combat. When you get close to an enemy squad, combat begins. The timeline shows the action order. Ooh, I should turn down the music. Oh, fuck. I hit exit. It tells you how to play. During combat, you'll need to use your agent's skills. Select a skill with the mouse or the 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. Select the target with the left mouse button. Move the mouse over a skill icon to see info about it. You can also perform special actions. Hold the right mouse button and use the radial control to select one. Good lord. Use the left mouse button to confirm or the right to abort. Okay, so select a party member. Alright, so we're gonna click. I'm not sure what him being forward means. We're gonna pick that. Damage increased. I'm gonna. Oh, you can pick. It's kind of like a VAT system. He missed. Very good. So this is their turn. Just rocked me. And I'm deaf. Oh, I did want to turn down the music for you there. Hopefully there's a little bit more balance there. And if you were enjoying the music, apologies. Hopefully it's still present enough. Select a skill with 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Oh, did we kill him? Oh, that's like a shield gone. We're going high chance of damage there. I'm not sure what the skill I used was. Okay. Nerve damage. I'm also kind of blindly deciding what these buttons do. Oh, they show the skills here. Okay. Let's go ahead and shoot. So that's a 1 to the body. Alright, that guy's dead. Oh, no, he seems to be standing back up. I'm not sure what's going on with this guy here. Or this guy's sniping in the back. I'm gonna shoot him too. So I guess that means they're incapacitated. They just stay crouched. Sniper rocked Felipe. I figure we play it safe. Shoot body. Aim small, miss small. So is that a win? So I guess they have a moment to recover because they don't go immediately. There must be like the opportunity for recovery. I guess we'll finish the job here. Again, high probability. All right, we won our first battle. Very good. Well, I guess we'll keep going. I'm not sure if I wanted to enter here. I probably should have explored more. I don't know if there are things you can do to recover. I'm not actually sure what the win condition is for this mission. Clear the area. I was going to rotate around to see did that clear the last area, but it seems like it didn't. The movement's a little weird to be like walking on a perfect grid and need to kind of rotate and only walk in the directions you want or that you're facing. Is this a chest or anything? No, because there's no like, I mean, you can look around, but like it doesn't really matter. So this person seems to be alone. Oh no, they're not. All right. I was gonna say I don't know the risk reward situation. Okay, and here's her turn order. I see. Her shields are almost down. Maybe I should left click. Is there any heals? Alright, so some things aren't available there. I was trying to see if I could heal. We're going to go for the body again. A resist. Piercing. Alright, so he had body armor. That was his problem. But again, see how he's crouched but not dead. So we're going to go one more time. We're going for her body. And I think we've got them cleared out now. This woman is wearing no pants, which does not seem optimal for combat. Although the flip side, I guess, is she probably has pretty good motion. So you can put a finishing touch on these guys. I'm going to go ahead and shoot you right in the head. Pop! I guess with them down, it's probably stupid to go for a lower hit chance, but they're gone. I also don't know if you gain experience or not. All right, we got 448 tech. I'm not sure what that does. I think it has something to do with back in our base. All right, so again, down here's our map. So the fact that this is roguelite is interesting. So these missions aren't just laid out. It's procedurally generated. Interesting. Well, again, I'm not sure what the win condition is. Oh, I guess here. Mission objective, kill all enemies. I've killed 2 of 5 groups. I guess it's groups, not individuals, because I've already killed 5 people. Now, can I ambush them? Now, why do they get to... Oh, no, we've ambushed them. I was about to say, why do they get to ambush? That was my whole philosophy. Out of range, huh? How do I select? Okay, now I think we're ready. He missed point blank. We've got ourselves a street fight. This guy has got his face is missing. It's important to note. So I'm going to shoot him right where it hurts. What does shock do, though? Missed! Alright, that's bad. Her shields are gone. I'm about to lose her. And I don't really know what it takes to keep somebody alive. This guy's a brute, though. I want to take him down. Why? Alright, I'm not going for the head anymore. Gotta go high probability here. What is happening? This is bad news bears, y'all. What's her to? Blast. Well, I want to see what happens with that. Let's go. That's what we need. Till I lose her. Let's not miss from point blank. Thank you. That's him down. Is there anything I can do? Maybe I can have her defend. A death mark. Enemies hit. Oh, 100% chance. Oh no, 10%. Okay. Improved weapon. Oh, I'm gonna go first aid and help homegirl. That did not help her enough to warrant taking up a turn. Accurate shot, perhaps? There it is. Alright, so it's all of us versus this last guy. I would just like to preserve... well, there went our hopes of that. I think we need to be able to win here in order to win here. Now, did we save her is the question. I don't know what you have to do to save someone from death. Maybe can I first aid her? To save her from death? Yes! Alright. Because while they're down, there's no threat. I might as well do that. There is an interesting bit of strategy here. It becomes sort of, at the end of the day, like a turn-based game. He's going to wallop her, isn't he? Oh, but it's my turn, so fuck you. I think we preserved her. I'm actually going to do the same thing as last time, though. I want to keep building up her health a little bit more. Man, I'd like to improve his first aid. I wonder if that's something you can do back at that quartermaster. We're going body. I want a higher chance of finishing it. Mission completed. Do you want to go back to the agency? The answer to that, I think, is going to be yes. It seems like you can keep exploring. Similarly to Darkest Dungeon, in that you can kind of do like a risk reward to get more treasure and experience and things like that, but continuing to explore the area. The thing is, though, here, if it was only a certain number of enemies and you needed to kill them all, and I had, perhaps there wasn't much risk left because the implication is that they're all gone. Or you just needed to kill a certain number of enemies, but there were more than that on the map. That's possible as well. We don't know. So, other things to consider here, we're looking at your amount of influence of what happens from what you've done. So I just took away 5 from that. The district's still controlled, but I imagine that every mission you do is meant to slowly tick that away. I'm imagining you can do all sorts of things to kind of help make it so that you're losing a little bit more than 5 at a time. I assume you don't have to beat 20 missions to take away the influence of, you know, the Tundra Acoustics. It sounds like an acapella group from the Hive. It shows you who survives your mission, shows you your reputation, credits, and tech, and your mission details. The goal was to kill all enemies. We succeeded. Skirmish is send a squad to a free location, taking down all the corporation's allies. So that's the type of the mission itself. I don't know if the different types of missions rotate and you kind of see them repeat in different areas and things like that. And that's where the roguelite element comes in. First impressions after kind of playing through a mission of this game, it's interesting. I did not think I was going to like it when I first jumped in, to be perfectly frank. It feels really rigid to move around in first person. That feels like something that you're so accustomed to kind of having be like a free motion thing in games now. You know, whether it's using 2 joysticks or your mouse just to be able to look around and move freely and go diagonally and jump and have that freedom of movement. So it does feel a little constricting at first. But when you accept that you're kind of down in the lanes that you're seeing down here in this map, you get kind of used to it, and by the end it was pretty easy to walk up to chest, explore, click things, and you understand that at the end of the day, like, you're playing a turn-based game. Again, it did say in the description for the game it's grid-based, so if you think about it as like a isometric game, kind of looking down like an XCOM, it's not really any different than being able to tell a person they can move X amount of steps or something like that. Of course, it's not limited in that you have a certain number of steps you can take, but in that you have lanes that you have to stay in, or squares or grids. So you get skill points for your individual warriors, and she has trauma that carries through. Again, that feels a little bit Darkest Dungeon-esque. I imagine you can lose these folks. They go to the graveyard and you bring in new agents. Very similar to a Darkest Dungeon type game. So that's it. This person feels like a better agent. Tyrell, my man. Deandra suffered the most. I mean, she died a couple times. We kept her alive. I guess intoxication carried through. Maybe that kind of works like fear. Her pain's 100 out of 100. I imagine that leads to some of these traumas. And I would think that's something you can probably pay to reduce and use some of the points that you gain throughout the game. So it is cool to see those kind of things that you have take away. Beginning of the week. Mission skirmish completed with success. Agency earns 5,000 credits, 1,400 tech, and 5 reputation. Reduced influence of Tundra Acoustics in the Hive of downtown. We don't know what that influence means just yet. But now we're back in the quarters, which is where we can spend that, which is like being back in town in Darkest Dungeon. That's interesting. That's not the game I thought this was going to be compared to. I thought we were going to be in a little bit more of like a first-person XCOM type of game. When in actuality, it feels a little bit more like a Darkest Dungeon. I was going brute force, but you saw like down in the lower corner here where you could pick your different moves. There were options that allowed you to sort of buff, debuff, protect yourself, protect a group, and be a little bit more strategic. And obviously, that was like essentially a tutorial mission, and that's probably going to matter a lot more as you go on. That actually makes me more interested to kind of see what this game holds as you go further. Before we sign off here, though, I do want to peek in to see what the different kind of expenditures we can do. Like, what can we do to help Deandra since she was so hurt? Dispose, I guess, is the weapon. Inspect agent just tells you her stats, but in the things that are adversely affected from her, from the last mission. You can upgrade weapons and combat shields of agents. You can also boost their strength. The fact that they can die makes that more interesting. How much do you want to invest in someone knowing that they're not permanent? We need to have different things unlocked, though, it looks like, in order to get some of those kind of upgrades. The research center, I believe, is where you can make some of your basic upgrades. You can do healing tech, so we can get specialized tech who can work on future research, starting a new research healing tech. I'm going to do it. Anything to make healing easier. So now we can heal agents' wounds. So how do we do that? Health center, I would imagine. Regeneration tanks. Alpha. You have to assign an agent to it. I'm going to put her in it. Healer for 10k. Do I have that much? Just barely. Regeneration progress, so it takes a week. So now I wonder if she's out of the field if we try to take her somewhere. If I start a new mission, we still go here, we say start new mission. She'll go. Interesting. I like the peaceful music back in the menu. Just one thing to mention there. But overall, like I said, this seems like kind of a sci-fi first-person grid-based Darkest Dungeon game where you have a host of agents, upgrade your groups, upgrade your base, but you can't get attached to any one person because overall they're just going to keep coming in. You can design new agents, buff that out, hire new people, and things like that. Definitely worth exploring. Conglomerate 451 looks like a game for anyone who enjoys strategy games, roguelites, and what seems like it's going to be pretty punishing strategic combat. I recommend you check this one out. A couple things to mention. It comes out on May 23rd, so that's, I believe, Thursday of this week. And in addition to that, just one thing to note, that you can grab this on Steam. I believe it's a PC-only release for now, but that's something to consider. It's also just in early access. It does give you a warning when you sign on. There might be bugs. Not everything is in there, so just keep that in mind before jumping in to buy this one. Again, not sure what the price is since that hasn't rolled out yet, so something to take into consideration before you buy. But I'd say if this is like, at a $30 price point or under, it's probably worth like snatching up if you're into this kind of game. So that's it. That's our first impressions of Conglomerate 451. Please come back by the channel if you want to see other first impressions in the future. If you enjoyed this, please go ahead and hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'd love to have you around here to check out what we have coming up in the future, including Let's Plays, reviews, and other things of that nature. And go ahead and check us out on Twitch at twitch.com/MurrOtter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.